Although the primary focus of NCIS Origins is Austin Stowell's Leroy Jethro Gibbs's early development, Mark Harmon's Gibbs also plays a key part, which poses a serious issue. Gibbs lost his first wife and daughter in 1991, which is when NCIS Origins is set. Their passing has had a big impact on Gibbs' personality and mental health throughout the NCIS spin-off. In spite of the environment, Harmon also makes fleeting appearances throughout the series to provide emotional background to sequences that are emotionally charged. Although his return to the NCIS franchise is welcome following his departure in Season 19, Stowell's Gibbs is frequently overshadowed by Mark Harmon's debut in NCIS Origins. Consequently, what should serve as illustrative background instead becomes dependent on Harmon's Gibbs. The devastating confession was overshadowed by Gibbs' revelation in NCIS Origins Episode 4, which only highlighted the program's reliance on Harmon. After Shannon and Kelly passed away, Gibbs no longer felt that he had anything left to live for, according to NCIS Origins Episode 4. It was revealed that Gibbs learned about their killings from a letter while he was deployed, which further exacerbated the issue. In addition to concluding Shannon and Kelly's narrative, the somber and heartbreaking moment provided more insight into Gibbs' mental health than had previously been possible. In the stressful scenario, Austin Stowell masterfully captured the feelings of loss, despair, and helplessness. But Mark Harmon's narrative carried the scene's weight. Although both performers highlighted the agony of the situation, Stowell's performance and Harmon's narrative were what really made the sequence terrifying. By connecting the NCIS Gibbs with the NCIS Origins Gibbs, old Gibbs' ideas brought a depth of emotion to the situation. The portrayal of young Leroy Gibbs by Austin Stowell in NCIS Origins has been excellent, but there's a catch. While Harmon is identified with Gibbs, he is linked to young Gibbs. The problem is that Harmon has been Gibbs on NCIS for over 20 years, so it can be hard to picture him as anything else. It also implies that it might be hard to imagine someone else playing Gibbs. Since Harmon has more than 20 years of experience, it will take some time for Austin to catch up, but eventually, Stowell will also become closely linked to the character, possibly synonymous with it. This contributes to the issues surrounding Harmon's presence in NCIS Origins. Because of his legendary past as Gibbs, Harmon is inadvertently overshadowing Stowell's performance rather than allowing him to shine on his own. Another issue is that Stowell and Harmon portray Gibbs in such dissimilar ways that it can be hard to get used to watching Stowell portray Gibbs while his character is going through a lot of emotional turmoil. Gibbs is a ruthless character on NCIS who would never be seen sharing his difficulties with a new coworker or giving a toy to a young kid. Although it is a nice development and provides more context for Gibbs' persona than previously, the Gibbs in NCIS Origins is distinct. Stowell's nuanced persona is only overshadowed by Mark Harmon's narrative. Strategically limiting Mark Harmon's appearances is the answer to the Harmon issue in NCIS Origins, and this remedy has already begun. Harmon had a considerably bigger part in Episodes 1 and 2 than he did in Episode 4. In addition to being in the backdrop of scenes as a storyteller, he also made a bodily appearance in sequences when he was sitting around a campfire in the present. Harmon, however, only made a brief appearance at the start and finish of Episode 4, serving only as the narrator. NCIS Origins must be selective about when they use a narration by Harmon to lessen the possibility that it may overpower Austin Stowell's performance. Harmon's arrival added a sense of intrigue to the NCIS Origins debut, but as time passes, his visits become less necessary. Only if the scenario truly demands it should Harmon's narration be added, as Stowell already has a solid basis portraying Gibbs. Though it should be utilized sparingly going forward, Harmon's inclusion of the most distressing event in Gibbs' life in Episode 4 provided the action and emotional twist.